Hi, hello. I'm Kadiravan. I'm from E&I department. Today in Manager Economics, my selfie seminar topic is about what is the difference between macroeconomics and microeconomics. First of all, what is economics? The word economics come from the Greek word eco, meaning home, and nomos, meaning accounts. Economics is the branch of what is the definition of the economics? Economics is the branch of knowledge which studies the process through the resource which are scarce in nature are allocated to satisfy the unlimited wants of the people. Okay. In other words, the economics of the individual agent decision about the resource referred to as microeconomics. Like while macroeconomics studies interaction in the economy as whole. Okay, the name itself indicates what is microeconomics and macroeconomics. The name itself indicates microeconomics. Micro means small, macro means large. Okay, microeconomics talks about the action of individual unit, individual households, market. While meanwhile, macroeconomics studies the economy as whole, aggregate like aggregate. I mean, if in microeconomics, this is the present use individual group. Individual group. The name itself indicates micro means small. The microeconomics uses the bottom up approach. It is the microeconomics is used by the people, businesses to set prices and the level of supplies. Meanwhile, the macroeconomics uses like collective large. Macroeconomics, the name itself indicates large. Macroeconomics indicates the collecting scope. It is used by government and central bank. Example, national income, aggregate, that is used aggregate output. Microeconomics, meaning microeconomics is the branch of economics that studies the behavior of an individual consumer from family is known as microeconomics. Macroeconomics is the branch. Macro, the name itself indicates big. Macroeconomics is the branch of economics that studies the behavior of whole economy, both national and international, known as macroeconomics. Microeconomics deals with individual economic variables, whereas macro indicates deals with aggregate economics. The business application, microeconomics is applied for operational or internal issues. Macroeconomics environment is external issues. What is a tool? Microeconomics is the demand and supply, and macroeconomics aggregate demand and aggregate supplies. And like aggregate means total assumption of microeconomics. It assumes the microeconomics assume all macroeconomics variable are constant, whereas macroeconomics assume that all micro variables are constant. uh, Microeconomics, theory of product pricing, theory of factor pricing, theory of economic welfare, etc. Macroeconomics, theory of national income, aggregate consumption, theory of general price level, economic growth. Scope, microeconomics, it covers issues like demand, supply, pricing, factor pricing, production, consumption, economic welfare, etc. Macroeconomics covers issues like national income, general price distribution, employment, money, etc. etc. Importance. What is the importance of microeconomics? It is helpful in determining the price product along with the price along with factors, price of factor of production like land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, etc. within the economic. Importance of macroeconomics: it maintains stability in the general price level and resolves major problem of the economics like inflation, deflation, unemployment, poverty as whole. Limitation: what is the limitation? It is based on unrealistic assumption. Example, in microeconomics assume there is full employment in the society, which is not possible, not at all possible. uh, Full employment. Whereas the limitation of macroeconomics, it has been analyzed that fallacy of composition involves, which sometimes does not prove true because it's possible where true for aggregates may not be true for individual. So far, here we come into the conclusion part. Micro and macro are two aspects in the same coin, also cover the whole economy of the country. Remember, this is the important point that makes every different area. From the conclusion what we made, what is economy? What is macroeconomics? Microeconomics. The microeconomics simple. The name itself indicates small. Microeconomics is individual group like household. Like the microeconomics is used by the people where business to set prices, level of supply, and the microeconomics uses bottom up approach. Whereas macroeconomics, the name itself indicates macro means large. Example, it uses collecting scope. It uses the top down approach. The examples of macro approach are macroeconomics are national income, aggregate output. It is used by government and central banks. Okay, this is the conclusion of video. My name is Kadiravan. Thank you.